It now gives me great pleasure to introduce the chairperson of this event, the first ever Relay for Life here in Calgary. She is a cancer survivor, and she has been my inspiration ever since the day I met her. Ladies and gentlemen, Toben Anderson.
I'm like Paula, I'm absolutely overwhelmed, and for probably the first time in my entire existence, I'm almost speechless. I wish my brothers were here to hear that, they don't have a chance. I want to say a few words about survivorship. And before I do, I want to make very clear that each and every human being in this room is truly, in every sense of the word, a survivor. It doesn't matter what your experience of this horrific disease has been, you have made it through to be here tonight to celebrate that fact. I thought a lot in the last few weeks about what it means to survive cancer. My God, I'm going to lose it here. My cancer just came back a few weeks ago for the third round. You know, at least I'm good at something. I make cancer cells better than most people I know. But you know, when I got over the shock, the horror, the fear, the anger, the frustration, and all those emotions, and things started to calm down, I sat back, I talked with my incredible angel, my husband, my wonderful family, to try and figure out, what is this all about, and what is this disease? What does it mean? What does surviving cancer mean? And my mom said something that has been one of the biggest gifts I've received in my life. When I told her that my cancer was back, she said, you know what? I'm not worried. I'm not going to go there. I know you're going to be fine. And she said, and I also know that every single second, every moment that I spend in fear of losing you is a moment that I deny you my love, my joy, my faith, and my hope. My faith in you that you can beat this. I mean, really, when you think about it, right? Any single second that we live worrying about the past, what happened or didn't happen, regretting the past, feeling badly about it, and any second that we're projected out into the future, worrying about what might or might not happen tomorrow, denies us what life is all about, which is living this exact specific moment with everything we have to give, with all of our joy, all of our passion, all of our love, all of our strength and faith and determination. Because when it all boils right down, life is lived one precious single moment at a time. And so I've sat back and I've looked at this enemy that sits right here on my shoulder every day of my life and will never again be taken away. And I try to make peace with that. I try and resolve myself to the fact that I don't know if I'm going to beat my cancer or if ultimately it's going to beat me. And I've come to realize, you know what? It doesn't matter. Whether I die of old age, of cancer, or a bus that happens to have my name on it that comes out of the blue is really, right now in this moment, completely irrelevant. At the end of the day, we are all, sadly, going to die. So, if we can accept that, and accept the fact that no matter what statistics or prognosis we're given, no matter what any other human being tells us, no one knows when our number's up. All we need to do is believe in the possibility that we can win. And know that in that belief and in our passion for living this moment the best we can, it stacks up to a great life. It doesn't matter how long it is. You know, I discovered a few weeks ago when I went in to talk to my oncologist, and I said, you know, wow, I had a stem cell transplant 4 years ago. 2 years after that, I was cancer-free, and you told me I was probably cured. It's back. Can you help me, or is this it? And they said, Toben, in the last 4 years since you were treated, we have discovered in research more than we have ever discovered in the history of this illness. And there are a lot of tools that we can use to fight your illness and everyone else's. In so many cases now, cancer is becoming a treatable chronic condition. It's no longer always that horrible death sentence that we fear so much. You know what? If they give you a 1% chance of survival, that means one person has made it. Why not you? Why not me? I choose to believe that I will spend the rest of my days surviving cancer. And my family stands beside me saying, we will survive it with you. I challenge each and every one of you to keep doing what you're doing. Keep fighting. Keep that hope and that faith and that determination. Believe in every fiber of your being that you get to live. So let's get out there tonight, and with love in our hearts, with God in our soul, with wings under our feet, let's walk and let's celebrate this moment of our incredible lives together. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's make this the best week.